Under the Speaker's announced policy of January 3, 2013, the gentleman from Indiana, Mr. Messer, is recognized for 60 minutes as the designee of the Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and insert extraneous materials on the topic in this special order.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's an honor and privilege to stand here today in what I hope to have as the first of many special orders that the Republican freshman class does together. Today, we want to highlight the importance of the upcoming debt ceiling debate and the need to get serious about addressing the out-of-control spending and borrowing that is jeopardizing the American dream for our children and grandchildren. I'm honored to represent Indiana's 6th Congressional District, a 19-county area of East Central and Southeastern Indiana that was formerly represented by now Governor Mike Pence. My constituents work hard, play by the rules, and deserve what they've earned. They should be able to keep a little more of their paychecks for things like college tuition, family vacations, or to retire just a little bit earlier. But Washington is standing in their way. The fundamental question that this Congress needs to answer is whether Washington should take more than it already does from these hardworking, tax-paying Americans. The answer, of course, is no. Washington doesn't tax too little, it spends too much. One would hope that since the last Congress raised taxes to avoid falling off the fiscal cliff, everyone's attention now would turn to our biggest fiscal problem, the out-of-control spending, now 24% of our gross domestic product, and the explosive growth of entitlements and interest on the debt that are adding to our more than $16 trillion national debt and pushing us up against a debt ceiling. But remarkably, President Obama is now calling for even more taxes, more spending, and more borrowing in return for any future spending controls. He said yesterday that we can't finish the job of deficit reduction through spending cuts alone. Simply put, the President got his tax increases in the last Congress. It's time for this Congress to tackle Washington's spending binge. I'd like to recognize the gentlelady from Indiana.